Hello, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. Almost making it through another week. I am making some yummy snack today with some leftover stuff. So I'm going to wait till some of our friends join in. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm just going to try to get it set up here. You guys can read it properly. All right, let me see. That looks good. I think we can. I might need to pull my hair back. Let me get hair tied, actually. Good morning. Probably always a good idea to pull your hair back when you're cooking, right? All right, so I flipped it around so that you guys can see. So I think, yep, that's right, you can read. So we're gonna be using two different ingredients today, apples and potatoes. They're the main ingredients. Good morning, Miss Brittany. Hi, Natasha. I loved your picture you guys did. Good morning. You see some familiar pictures. There's from the Sweetheart Dance almost 2 years ago with Celeste. And this is the Sweetheart Dance this year that Amel went to with her daddy. I think a lot of our friends went there too. All right, my friends. So let me make sure my oven is on. It's nice and hot. Okay. Just gonna wait for a couple more friends. And then we will get started. Now, it was Earth Day yesterday. What did you guys do for Earth Day? Anything fun? Good morning, Miss Linda. Hi, Vivi. Hi, Vincenzo. Did you go outside and maybe collect trash on the side of the road? I saw a lot of people doing that. That's awesome. Maybe you made a compost pile. Good morning, Rocco. Hi. Good morning. Hi, Dee Dee. Good morning. Good morning, Baron. Hi. So we're just talking about what did we do for Earth Day. I know I saw lots of pictures on Facebook of friends cleaning up trash. And maybe some of you started a compost pile. Let's see. So today we are going to use some of the things that we would normally put in a compost pile. You planted flower seeds? Oh, that's awesome. You got to send us pictures once they start blooming. I know it's still cold, so we got a few months. Not really a few months, I guess. So today we're going to be making something yummy out of the potato skin, which you normally would put in your compost. But instead of putting in our compost, we are going to make something out of it, something yummy. And we're going to do the same thing with apples. So we're going to peel the apple and we're going to keep the skin. We're not going to put it in our compost pile. We're going to keep it to eat. Now, does anybody know, is an apple a fruit or a vegetable? What do you think an apple is? Is it a fruit or a vegetable? What do you think? Who can guess? Did you say a fruit? Well, you're right. But this is a little tricky because apples are actually called fake fruits because the way that they are made, the way that they're done. So they are a fruit, but they're not really a fruit. It's kind of tricky. Now, what about potatoes? Good job. That's right, Baron. It's a fruit. Potatoes. What about potatoes? Are they a fruit or are they a vegetable? Which one? Hi, Destiny. Hi, Dante. Can you guys tell me, is a potato a fruit or a vegetable? Which one? It's a vegetable. That's right. It's a root vegetable because it grows in the ground from roots. Like, what else is a root vegetable? Carrots. They're root vegetables because they grow in the ground underneath the dirt. That's right. Good job, Baron. You know your fruits and veggies, man. And I'm glad you do because I'm going to quiz you guys a little bit later. Yeah, Lauren, it's a veggie. It's a root vegetable. So it grows in the ground. All right. So now, if you're going to do this with me, I have put some ingredients on earlier. And what we're going to do first is you're going to get your potato peeler, or I guess you could use a knife if you wanted to. I like to use our just, old school regular potato peeler. And the first thing I'm going to do before I do anything else is I'm going to spray my pan. So you get your pan, and I'm going to use a coconut spray. I just have coconut oil, and I'm just going to lightly coat. So kiddos, this is when your moms and dads can do this, and they're going to help you do this, okay? Maybe you can hold the pan for them. And we're just going to spray it a little bit so that my potatoes and apples don't stick. Now, you can use parchment paper, it's called, but we don't want to waste it. It was Earth Day, right? We talk about reduce, reuse, and recycle. So we don't want to use something that's just going to go into the garbage. All right, so now, if you have, good morning, Miss Sarah. If you have your pan all oiled up, so next thing you're going to do is peel your potato or your apple. So you can peel in long strips or short strips because what we're going to make are potato skin chips and apple skin chips. So I'm going to take my potato, and parents, if you want to have the kids help you with it, I would just again make sure that they're being safe when they're using the peeler because this is sharp. That's a blade, my friends, okay? So you want to make sure mom and dad are helping you with this. Then you can help with the rest. So now you can peel it. Let's say I'm making potato soup later. So I'm going to just go ahead and put some right here on my tray there. Can you see? There we go. And you can just peel just how you normally would and then use your potatoes for, soup or mashed potatoes, scallop potatoes. I mean, you know what? Can you guys tell me some ways that you can cook potatoes? I like mashed potatoes. What are other ways that potatoes come in? How do we make potatoes? What other ways we like to eat potatoes? Anybody? I bet I know a lot of ways that some of our little kiddos and me like to eat potatoes. Sometimes we dip it in ketchup when they're made like this. Anybody know? How about French fries? French fries are made from potatoes. We can make them mashed potatoes. We can do scallops where we cut them and we put cheese on them. Tater tots are potatoes. Home fries that you eat for breakfast sometimes are. Now, as I'm peeling, moms and dads, you can just cut them into small pieces. If you want, you can make them kind of longer strips. There's no right way to really do it. It's fine. So you can see some of mine are kind of big. Some are big, some are small. Now, kiddos, this is when I want you to feel these. Baron, you love French fries? Me too, man. So feel these. How do these feel to you? Are they soft? Are they smooth? Are they rough? What do you guys think? What is your hypothesis? Do you think it is smooth or do you think they are rough? What do you think? All right, so I've got my potatoes peeled. Now, these are kind of smooth. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of oil, just a teeny tiny bit. And because I'm only using one potato, if you use more, you can do more. Good morning, Miss Melissa. Good morning, Miss Megan. So I'm just going to do a little bit of oil. Now, this would be a good time for your kiddos to help. Are you guys ready? All right, let me try a little. Oh, that was way too much. All right, so I'm going to get a paper towel. No big deal. We can solve this. And I'm just going to dab some of that oil up. We're going to dab a little bit of that up, just so they're not soup. We don't want a lot of oil. We do want this to be a healthy snack. All right, so now after that, you can add some salt and pepper. It's a great way to get your kiddos involved. I just take a little pinch of salt and just add just a tiny bit. I'm just going to sprinkle right on top. This is my salt. I like to eat this. It's called kosher salt. I like that. And then you can put a little pepper on it if you want. Okay. Now, I also like this. These are yummy. If you try this, you can add all kinds of stuff. Old Bay seasoning. Now, this is when you got to get your hands in there. Good morning, Miss Megan. Can you see that? Look. And I want you to just mix it up and make sure you coat. That means you're going to cover the whole potato. Make sure the whole thing. This is so fun. It feels so cool. And you'll see once you add the salt and pepper, boys and girls, can you tell me, do you feel anything? Does it feel a little coarse or rough now? It might. So now you're going to lay those all out. Trying to make it so they're not on top of each other. And kind of like that. There you go. I'm just going to wipe my hands off. All right. Now, do you know, does anybody know, since it was Earth Day yesterday, I have a friend who lives in the water. She lives in the ocean. You got to meet her a couple weeks ago. Her name is Pickle. And she's here today because she wants to tell you about how much water the earth is made of. Are you ready? You want to see her? You want to see her? Okay. Good morning. Hi, Pickle. Friends, can you say hi to Pickle? Morning, friends. So good to see you. Do you know that I live in the ocean? And the ocean is the earth is made up of 70% of water. That's incredible. Well, do you know potatoes are also made of lots of water? They are? How much water are they made of, Pickle? they're made of 80%. I'll show you. Okay, I think we need to draw a picture for this. So potatoes are filled with lots and lots of water. If I was going to show you, let's see, if this is my potato, okay, almost like this much, maybe a little bit more, is made of water. That's incredible. Just like our earth is made of 70% of water, which would maybe be about that much. That's pretty cool. So you want to make sure if you do use your potatoes and you have potato skins, sometimes if they're really wet, you want to dry them off. All right, so now let's move on to the apple. Our potatoes ready. We can put them in the oven at the same time. So now we're going to peel our apple. Now you can hold it, peel it to nice long pieces. You can do short pieces. I kind of liked the longer pieces. Now, does anybody know apples? How many apples are made, or how many different kinds grow in New Jersey? Does anybody know? How many would you guess? 5 different kinds? 1,000 different kinds? How many different kinds of apples do you think grow in New Jersey right now? Take a guess. What do you think? Anybody guess? Let's see, I got my apples ready. It's 30. I'm going to write it down. 30 different types of apples grow just in New Jersey. Isn't that amazing? And all over the world, there are 7,500 different kinds of apples. Oh my goodness, 5, that's pretty close. 30 in New Jersey. I'm going to put NJ for New Jersey. And 7,500 or 7,500 all over the world. That's amazing. There's all different kinds. Now, this apple I had was a Fuji apple, which is what we like. And they're super yummy. Now, you got your apple skins, right? All right, so now I like to use a little bit of coconut oil, boys and girls. So you can take some of this, and it's a solid right now because it's kind of cold in my house. You see? So I'm going to take some out with my fingers, and I use this. This is what I use for cooking. And see? It's like that. It's a solid. So I'm going to warm it up with my hands, and it's going to turn into a liquid. So kiddos, are you ready? This is super fun. And tell me, when you're doing this, Alexandra, if you get to do this, tell me, how do you think this feels, Alexandra? What do you think, Baron? How do you think this feels? What do you think, Viv? My friends, oh, that is, look, where'd it go? It turned into a liquid. So now I'm going to take it and I'm going to massage it. I'm going to coat my apples with it. Just a little bit. Remember how we coated the potatoes with the olive oil? So we're just going to coat those. So now I'm going to put that down. And I just put just for a little bit of sweetness if you want to. This is agave. This is sugar. Sugar is natural sugar. And I'm going to just do it like a drop. A drop. That's it. And then I'm going to add some cinnamon. You think it was fluffy, Baron? Yeah, kind of. A little bit. Looked fluffy, didn't it? But it's nice and smooth now. So I'm going to do a little bit of cinnamon. Do a little. Not too much. I guess it depends on how much cinnamon you like. But remember, we're not trying to waste. So now we got to do this too. So now, my friends, this is a great job for you guys to do. And these snacks, moms and dads, these are like great for right before dinner. You know, when you're making dinner and everyone says, I'm starving. I'm so hungry. Right? I know my kids do, as dinner is cooking and they've just had their 20th snack. This is kind of a good snack that you can make while you're maybe making something with potatoes or something like that. You can use the leftovers. All right, so now, let me wipe my hands off. Okay, so now I've got my apples on one side, potatoes on the other side, and I'm just cooking them together because I'm only doing one of each. So I'm trying to get used to where to put my hand because everything's backwards. All right, so I'm going to put these in the oven. You want to come with me? All right, so here we go. So I'm going to come on over. Now, I put my oven on 400 degrees. You see, my light went out this morning, so don't mind it. So 400. So we're cooking them super hot. So I'm going to open my oven up. I'm going to stand back because, man, when my oven comes on, whew, I feel the heat coming out. I'm going to put them in my oven. Here we go. All right, and I'm going to close up, and this takes about 5 minutes. So not very long, but I would stick close because they do burn pretty quickly if if you let them cook just a little bit longer. So we're going to let those cook. Now, do you know today is Thursday, April 23rd? Can you believe it's already this far into April? Pretty amazing. Now, I don't know if you know this, but apples, do you think, I have another question for you. Do you think that they float or do they sink if we put them in water? Who can guess? Do apples float in water or do they sink? Who knows? Who can guess? I know when I was a kid, we used to play a game that included apples and water. Who can guess? You guys are right. It floats. And we used to have fun games, and probably some of your mommies and daddies remember they used to bob for apples, but lots of germs, so we don't do that anymore. But it was so much fun. So, now they float. Good job, Alexandria. You're right. Oh, Baron, you know what? Should we try it? You know what? Here, let me get a bowl. Let's see if I can find a bowl real quick. Don't mind my banging around here. You're getting to see all parts of my house. So let's try it out. Why not? We'll do a science experiment while it's cooking. So I'm going to take this is a Granny Smith apple. It's a green apple. All right, let me fill up my container, my bowl here with water. All right, that should be good. All right, are you guys ready? Let's really see. All right, so Baron thinks it's going to sink. Alexandria thinks it's going to float. Let's see what happens. All right, you ready? Let me see. Let's put it in. Oh, what's it doing? What is it doing? It's floating. So Alexandria, you were right. It floats. So this is a fun one. You try it at home with different fruits and vegetables. And you guys are on a roll. So I'm going to ask you if you know, while those are cooking and we're waiting, if you know what this is. And is it a fruit or a vegetable? Who can tell me? It's a carrot. And is it a fruit or a vegetable? Who knows? It's a vegetable. So we're going to put it right over here with the potato side where the other veggies are. Now, how about a lime? Fruit or vegetable? It's a fruit. So we're going to put that with the fruits. How about a lemon? Yep, that's a fruit too. Lemon and lime. All right, how about peppers? Aren't they so pretty? Look at those colors. What colors are they? Green and red. So are these fruits or vegetables? Who knows? What was that? Pickle, what'd you say? Wait, hold on. Let me get Pickle. I think she might know. Hold on. I'll be right back. They're vegetables. Are you sure? Oh, you're right. It's a vegetable. Good job, everybody. Great job, friends. All right, let's put those over here, Pickle, with the rest of the vegetables. All right, let's see. I got one more. All right, you ready? Now, we go through fruit very fast in my house, so the only thing I have was something else in my freezer. Cherries. They're delicious. Are they a fruit or a vegetable? What do you think? Vegetables? No, they're fruits. Good job, friends. It's a fruit. All right, thanks, Pickle. All right, Pickle, go over there. All right, so now we're going to take a look in the oven. I'm going to open it up, and only your mommies and daddies, I lost a lemon, only moms and dads are allowed to open up the ovens, okay? So when you open up the oven, too, it's important that you always stand far away so mommy and daddy can open it up. And they have their oven mitts. I got mine. Now, when you open it up, you're going to stand back because sometimes there's a lot of heat that comes out. So I stood back. Now, look. Oh, they're almost done. You see? They're getting close. I want them to kind of curl up, and then they'll be nice and crispy. Now, here are some that I made earlier. And you can you hear? Now, see? They burn pretty quickly. So you really got to keep an eye on them. So they're kind of chewy. And then the potato ones, they get a little bit crunchier if you let them sit for a little bit. Now, when you're done with baking them, if you like, now you put a little cinnamon sugar on the apples. I just happen to have a container. Like when I make stuff, I always end up having like little extra cinnamon sugar. So I'm going to sprinkle just a little tiny bit on top of my apples. Do you guys hear that? What does that mean? I think that means they might be done. Okay, I Are you guys ready? Now, do you remember what I do when I open up the oven? I stand back. So I want that heat to come out. I don't want it in my face. All right, let's see. Oh, look at that. I think they're done. Whoa, so I'm not gonna touch them yet. We're just gonna let them sit there. Don't they look pretty good? Oh, look how they curled up so nice. So you just let them sit for a little bit and cool off, and then you can enjoy them. So let's see. Let me try these out here. Let me see. Now, do you know who likes outer space? I do. Pretty cool. Potatoes were the first vegetable grown in outer space. Isn't that amazing? All right, so let's see here. And we mix them up. Now here are the apples. Oh man, can you see? Can you smell it? Oh, they smell so good. And some potatoes. And you can put, I like hot sauce, so I put hot sauce on mine. I made them last night. They were super yummy. So lots and lots of yummy stuff. Don't forget, reuse, reduce, and recycle, right? You love outer space too, Bear? It's pretty awesome, right? So this is a great way. Instead of putting the skins into the compost, you can just go ahead and cook them. You can also probably, I haven't tried it, but probably try this with pears. What else do you think that we can try this with? I'm not sure. Sweet potatoes might be pretty good too. I love sweet potatoes. So instead of wasting all the skins, right, we can use them as a yummy, healthy snack instead of regular potato chips, right? There's a little bit healthier version of those. Well, I hope that you enjoyed, my friends. Thank you so much for coming today and watching our special snack. I love all of you so much, and I can't wait to see you again. And don't forget to tune in at 11 o'clock for another magical moment. All right, my friends, I love you. Bye-bye. Send me your pictures. Tell me if you like your snack. Have a good day.